Hi everyone, it's Polly from Polly's Pretties coming at you today with a bigger project share. So this week has been a really weird week for all of us here at this house. Appointments, jump up things that just weren't planned, and so forth. So on a positive note before we start, my son is going to start taking GED classes to get his GED, so I'm proud of him for that.
You make it up, it's such a big thing.
Because it is a big thing.
It is.
Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to move on with the project share. Some of these I've showed before, but I want to show them again. And if you want to see DIYs on any of these, please leave it in the comments to this video. So first, I'm going to go ahead and start with a swap that I'm in, and it's a loaded envelope swap, and this is my first time doing one, and we had to make the envelope ourselves. We couldn't like use a bought envelope or nothing. It was make it yourself. So this is the color. The whole swap had to be yellow. Well, I learned I don't have much yellow. But anyway, so here's what the front of the envelope looks like, and it is loaded, yes. And this says "Be happy," even though it's backwards on the viewer. So what's in here, and hopefully I'll be able to pack it again, is a wand that I made. It is double-sided. A springy tail wand, that's what I call these. There's two of those, one on each side. And then a package of 2 homemade yellow flowers with homemade centers. And then a yellow shaker pocket that I made. And inside there, I'm not sure if you can see, it says Dream. Then 4 homemade embellishments I made. A package of yellow gems to give to them for their crafting. A package of stickers. These are from the Dollar Tree, but I thought they were really pretty. Another package also from the Dollar Tree. They are the dragonflies that are yellow and pink. And then, I'm not done, there is another thing in there, but in here, I don't know if you'll be able to see, there's a butterfly I made and 2 like suns with some drops on them, and there's 2 of each, 2 cards of that. And then, last but not least down in here, I made them a yellow bracelet. And that is my loaded envelope here, which let me try to get this all put back together. This will be going out to my partner when I get her address. This was a swap in a Facebook group that I'm in. I am an admin of 3 different groups, my group, and then 2, I guess what I will call sister groups to my group, that I admin in and help out in, and run swaps in. And I also do swaps here on YouTube, and I also have my blog that I run swaps off of at times. I haven't yet, but I want to do that. So those are all things that are taking place. And so hopefully soon there will be a lot of swaps going on. Trying to get this done. And as you can hear, yes, everybody's home, so it's noisy as all heck. Seems like they're quiet till they know I'm doing a video, then they have to talk and be noisy. So anyway, that is the first project share I wanted to do, is to show you that. Now the next one, I'm going to bring my little tray over here. And I had showed these in a previous video, but I wanted to show them again. Somebody said they didn't get to see the colors very well, so I'll try to go a little slower with them. This is the little ice cream bars, and this one says Joy, it's green. I don't know if my camera's going to pick up the color very well. Then this is a yellow, and it says fabulous. And a blue that says smile. A pink that says be kind. An orange that says live simply. A red that says smile. An orange that says awesome. And a yellow that says best day ever. And yes, I only made the 8. Because I have an idea for them down the road. So there's those. Oh boy, come on, stay over there. Thank you. And then I also made 8 of these as soon as I get this guy turned around here. These are the ice cream sandwich ones with also the face. So there's 8 of those. Yes, they're all that size. I don't know, something quick maybe. And then I made about 14 of these little tiny ice cream sandwiches. And none of these were hard to make. None of these were. They were actually kind of fun. Could. And then, let me get those back in their little carry thing. The next thing I'm going to show you took me a little more time to make. And some of them were quite hard to get to stay the way they needed to. These are altered keys. Just old keys, excuse me, that I took and I altered. So here's the first one. It was painted red. Then I wrapped it with the tinsel. I put a pearl and like gem bead here. And this is a button, an owl button. And then just left a hanging string with white organza ribbon. So that's the first one of that. Sorry to see me reaching. Oh, gee, okay. That one was a little heavier than I thought. Again, another key, just a regular old key. And this one is painted red, obviously. And then has the red gems and the clear gems and the gem bling going down the side and around. And then has the heart ribbon. Don't be obnoxious. Leave if you're going to do it.
Don't be obnoxious. What?
And then another red key. I did 4 of each color, so you'll know. And this one has a piece of bling at the top and then some glued on little gems down on the side here. And then just plain red ribbon up the top, satin ribbon. And then the last red one has white lace string up at the top. Well, I want to get hold of both of them. There we go. And the key itself has pink and white gems going down it. So that's the red set. Then I'm going to have the peach set. So the peach set has gold hanging cord. This one has a big pearl earring at the top that was broke, and then some white ribbon wrapping around like a ballerina slipper. This one is all crystallized little beads and stuff with the gold ribbon. Those are pretty. Then another one that has little green gems like a trail, and then a green gem up here, and then a dragonfly here.
I don't like the camera. Oh, come on, this is not fair.
No kidding.
And as you can tell, my family's being stupid today.
Hey, that's not a nice word.
And then another one, and it's got the butterfly at the top, which is a little harder to see because it's gem.
The shine, yeah.
And then the little gems going down the side, nerve off the corner.
I will say this, I watched her work with these, and she put so much time and effort into it that it amazes me that it would seem like such a little thing, but it's so amazing.
Thank you, Chad. Then these are the purpley ones I did, and it's got a purple button at the top that I just glued on, and then the little purple gems coming down the front there. And some of the keys are small, and some of them are fairly big. And this one's pretty plain. It's just the purple key, and then I did like 3 gems. And then I'll show you this one. I took an acrylic heart and glued it here, kind of tilted, and then just a purple ribbon rose. And then the next one is my favorite out of the purple. This one has a shank V button that I cut the shank off of and glued on. Then a small purple ribbon rose, and then this is a foam rose, and it's got some tulle behind it. So that's that one. And then we move to our teal colored ones. And I'm just going to tear those up if I don't much. We'll start with the smallest one and move up. So there's the teal. Again, the pink acrylic gem, and then 3 of the blings in pink. And even the little tie lace is pink. And the key itself is teal. Or mint, actually, I guess would be this right color. Here's another one. Big butterfly, ribbon rose gem, and the hanging. Yeah. And then
I will leave.
Okay, that was my son, everybody. For those who don't know, we call him Tad. That's the one that's going to be taking GED classes. Next key is this one. I put and it's a really pale pink flower, and then a bigger gem, and then a smaller gem as I came down. And this next one is my favorite teal one. If I can hold it. There we go. And you'll see why. It's the mint, and then it's got a bigger rose here that's paper, a ribbon rose here, and another ribbon rose here. And I think they just turned out really pretty. These did take me a while to work on. I wouldn't have thought so, but the keys started out really ugly. They were nasty old keys, and I mean old keys. These are from like way back. And so they were old, they were kind of yucky, so we kind of had to clean them up a bit, then paint them, and let the paint dry, obviously, and then go from there and decorate at that point. And so they are a little bit of work, but they were kind of fun to do, something I hadn't done before. And yeah, sorry, you're going to see me open my cold coffee. Still kind of fighting the cold bit. Not as bad. At least I can breathe now and talk. Before, my voice was really, really bad. And, of course, the sniffling is just going on. It just doesn't seem to leave, and neither does the cough. So, and that's the hubby throwing Cheez-Its at me because he thinks he's allowed. Would you quit? You're wasting food, butt face. Anyway, those are my project shares for now, and I'll probably come back later with some more because I have some. Oh, actually, just 1 second. Tad, get up and come here quick, please. The bottom. The card. Yeah, I know. I'll figure that out when we get there. Just, yeah. Those in the envelopes. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't pull, don't rip, don't. There's a few I'm gonna show you that I made. Maybe. Okay, I want all of them.
Bad stuff.
So this first one I'm gonna show you, and I shouldn't because he's home and he's standing right over there.
Oh, that makes it even
in
more
the
obvious.
kitchen. But anyway, he knows I'm gonna do it anyway because I made these. I made the background, and I don't know if you can tell, but I used my inks, and I took a little paintbrush and paintbrushed it on. The top is a red, and it fades down into a pink. I made 3 cards, and all of the fronts are similar. Not exact, but they're similar. And then, I want the envelopes too, Todd. And then, each one, I want the envelopes too. And then, each one has their own special envelope. Anyway, this is for the boss. Not the boss, but my hubby. And of course, it says Happy Valentine's Day. This was cut out on my Cricut.
That one went to the floor.
I saw that one go from the corner of my
And
eye.
inside, this also was cut out from the Cricut, and it says totally yours, and it's totally yours. So that's for the hubs.
That's so funny.
Give me the card things. And then his envelope looks like this, which is all my stamping and handwriting. The little stamp up here says love, it's L-O-V-E, and then it says you rock my world, and then his name. So that's his. And then the next one's from my ornery son, who is just over here, and of course it says I love you and his name. And let me get there. This is my son's front of his card. Again, cut out from the Cricut and glued on. And then this is also from my Cricut and glued on. And I just took my ink pad and inked the edges. And it says, love you to the moon and back. So that's something I tell the kids all the time. Not that you probably could hear what I was saying. But anyway. And then here's my daughter's. Again, I love you, and then her name. And then hers on the outside. And then on the inside says the same things as my son did. It says love you to the moon and back. And again, I inked the edge with my ink pad so that it would show up against the white background. But those are the Valentine's Day cards I made him, and they already have some goodies hidden. So, but those are my projects I've been working on, other than another set. Tad, just give me them.
What?
You know, the ones that we have under there with eyes.
Oh, okay. Empty all of them or what?
Yeah, just give them all to me. Lay your tablet. His terrible tablet. Okay, so these were an idea from my Cricut that I altered because I didn't want it just the way they made it. So bear with me.
Don't be like that.
Bear with me while I get them over here because my helper is helping and my other is being boogery.
The helper is helping and the other one is not helping the helper.
Yes, he's being boogery like I said. Alright, so I made 3 of these in the dark pink, and these are cotton candies with a little face. And on the Cricut, it makes this part, and it makes the very background piece, and then there's another piece you could add to it if you wanted to, but I didn't like it, because it didn't really give it much depth. So I wanted to make it a little fuzzy like cotton candy is, so I used felt. And then I drew the little face on, and around the outside edge, I took my Studio G glitter glue and went around the outside edge and then let it dry to give it a little bit of shine. So there's the dark pink one. I made, like I said, 3 of those. It's all the dark pink felt that I had, actually. 3. And we'll slip them in there. Thank you. And then I made, if I can get a hold of them right, 3 light pink ones with a darker pink back piece. See? And then there is light pink going around the edge. So there's 3 of those as well.
Can't spin properly. I can't spin properly.
So there's those 3. Get them in there. Hopefully, maybe. Okay. Get in there right. Thank you. And then I made 2 yellow. And I honestly think it's really cute. And then the outside is just the gold, because I didn't have yellow, so gold is the next closest thing, and it matched really well with the felt. So there's those as well. And yes, I have been on a sweet kick with the making, but there's a reason. I have another idea coming later. Anyhow, like I said, if you want to see tutorials in any of this, I will be glad to do one. Just let me know in the comments. And these are the projects I've been working on. Other than that, it's just been staying in because it's really not fit to go out. Our weather just doesn't know where it wants to be. One day it's hot, one day it's cold, one day it's raining, one day it's snowing. So we just staying in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too boring. And let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite was. Your favorite project, your favorite one, your favorite color of the one. Just whatever you think, and hope you're having a wonderful Sunday where you are. And until next time, be safe and stay warm. Bye-bye.